Wall of Sound backstage at Good Things 2019 with motherfucking Winston McCall from Parkway Drive.
Yeah, I'm getting a motherfucker, I know.
You do. That's the official title you have now.
Official title, that's great.
It's a title that...
like a knighthood in Australia.
That's exactly it. It's the only thing that happens once you headline a touring festival as big like this. So congratulations, Parkway Drive has scored the ultimate achievement, and I've been reading interviews all over the place saying like why it's taken so long for this to happen. Like literally, what the fuck is wrong with people in Australia to not give you guys this opportunity, especially with the show that you're producing?
Who knows? I know I've known we're capable of it for a while. So, and you know what? To be honest, there's been like a bit of a void for the last few years in this festival wise for this type of sound. So, and before that, I don't know.
Would you dare say
I'm not looking into the past.
So, well, no, that's good. Yeah, forget what happened there. It's like, without going and focusing on the negatives, there is still that issue of this tall poppy syndrome. But I think from what we've seen from the shows that you're producing, the Reverence Tour, these headline shows, like you're more than capable to put on this show and offer us a fucking show that's worth paying money to. So that's done.
Yeah, cheers. I've been really happy with it, and it's not. I think it's not even so much like a tall poppy thing. I just think culturally Australia has a tendency, especially when it comes to entertainment or any kind of art to do with entertainment, of looking to America as the shining light and like the A standard of things. Like you see it in film, you see it in TV, you see it in everything, and music's no exception.
Would you dare say it's like the Logies, how they always get an international star to come over, or the fucking ARIAs? Yeah, that's it. Like
so
why?
It's always it's always been the case. Like it's always like, you can play this festival, but you're playing under these bands who sell 150 tickets when they come over. I'm like, I'm not going to we're not going to play that game because it sends a bad message to every other band that's coming through. Yeah. And just for the Australian scene in general, because what are we constantly just going to say we're not as good as someone else?
Exactly.
That's a very good thing to do. Yeah. And considering like we've always made a point of trying to lead the way everywhere. Yeah. And especially when you're trying to break out overseas, like
because they want to look at what you're doing in Australia. But if you're not, playing these festivals in the headline slot, then they'll look at it and go, oh well, if they can't do it over there, why should they do it over here? But then you look at what you guys have done in the UK, which is just setting the bar and the example of like what Australians can do, what one of the best bands can do.
We've always done it that way of just be like, you give us the slot and we'll smash it, and if you don't give us the right slot, will make a lot of people look silly. Yeah, good.
Well, this is the thing I fucking love about Parkway Drive, because like from the minute you started to where you are now, you've done it all without mainstream success, without mainstream support. Yeah. And I think that's a testament to what you guys are doing, the craft that you're putting out there, and the no fucks given attitude of like, we don't need your fucking help, we're going to do it anyway. That's what makes Parkway great, and that's why so many bands look up to you guys as inspiration.
Yeah, cheers. It's been an interesting one. Like that's the thing. It's been one of those things where there's constantly people give you the roadmap. Yep. But it's the roadmap to their destination. That's right. Where they're also going to take something from you, and we've always known that and seen that, and we've had plenty of people like been sold that map before who are friends of ours who you see where that leads, and the whole time we've been going, well, I think we kind of know, like we have faith in ourselves to be able to do this, and the passion to put behind it, and everything about it has always worked, so why not? And every time there's kind of just been us not getting where we think we should go, would be okay, fine, like I'm not going to kiss ass to get somewhere, I'm just going to do what we do and put more effort into doing things our way and hope that it grows in that way. And it honestly just has been because what we've done has grown organically. Yeah, and it's got to the point where the amount of people that continue coming, you just can't deny it. Yeah, exactly. And it turned a corner where people are like, well, if that many people are going to come to it, we'll swing in behind as well, because this band's legit. Like it's not like something which we're going to have to fake. So, exactly. I mean, you look at the success you've got. I hate bringing up the ARIAs, but it's all we have that celebrates Australian music. I mean, 2 ARIAs under your belt right now. What was it? 6 seconds or whatever. Fucking horrendous. Like I'll say here to this day that until the ARIAs support all Australian music, they're not supporting all Australian music, and that's my own personal opinion. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Like,
yeah. But let's not get you in trouble because you need number 3 with the next album that comes along.
I don't need anything. That's the thing. Like we don't want for anything or aim to. We don't compromise in anything we do, and I'm more than happy to. Like at the end of the day, it's an award ceremony, and I appreciate the fact that that's that's even on, and I appreciate the fact that people do celebrate Australian music. My dream would be, in that regard, would be when like the best album in Australia comes around, that something that sounds like we sound is now considered on an equal platform to pop. That you don't even have to have a hard rock and metal category. It's just
exactly. This was a great
Australian
album.
band put out a great album, and so did this country band, and so did this folk band, so did this pop band, and it's. I've always found that funny with every award ceremony. Is like. There's music, but then there's lesser music.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, it's not up to that same level.
It's weird. So,
it's shit. But look, it's that whole situation of, do we remain underground or do we keep fighting the go? No, we want recognition. Give us what we deserve.
Yeah, that's it. So like, the thing is, I don't really mind about kicking up a stink when there's 20,000 humans here today.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's evidence.
That's always
right
been
there.
the thing. Like people will have their say and will support in whatever way they want. And I didn't start doing this to be given an award.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's fine, yeah.
Well, that's weird, because that brings me to my next question. So the Byron Bay Council, we know that doesn't have a good relationship with Parkway Drive because of the fact it's the most stolen street sign.
You know what? They're actually pretty decent.
They're good now?
Yeah.
So how long until we see a Parkway Drive statue erected somewhere?
That wouldn't get defaced.
It's an unfortunate thing, because it's like, it'd be a cool thing to go and visit.
Before a Parkway Drive statue ever goes in Byron, I would love to be able to put that money to fill every pothole in our town.
Yeah, fucking there you go. So, in your off time for Parkway Drive, run for the mayor of Byron Bay.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. All right, Winston, Parkway is an influential band. Always has been, always will be to a lot of people, but more so recently to myself. 4 years ago, I had a beautiful baby boy, and we were looking for a unique name, something that represented myself and my partner at the time, and something that represents what we think he looks like when he came out. So Winston Parker is my son.
Get out.
He's 4 years old. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, like we didn't realise until after we'd named him Winston Parker, Winston after yourself, Parker after Spider-Man, that it's Winston Parker, like Parkway. So we have a Parkway Drive, baby, unintentionally. So
I never got that until you said it with the Parker.
Only got brought up the other day. So Thank you. I just want to say that,
I'm humbled.
Look, I don't want to shove it in your face and be like, how cool is that kind of thing. But I just want you to know, like, everything that you've done in life,
pretty wild,
who
man.
you stand for, what you do musically. Thank you're one of the best people in this country, and like that's evidence enough that like you've got this little rap bag with long blonde beach hair who's going to grow up listening to music, going, that's who I'm named after. Yeah, exactly. If he's an arsehole and gets in the rap, then so be it. But I tried,
man. Thank you. That's I don't really know what to say when someone says that.
I know, it's one of those things. Like, I never thought I'd get the opportunity to tell you about him, so here we are now.
Cheers, I appreciate it.
Look,
I appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing. We're loving everything you're doing, and it's great to see Australia respecting Parkway Drive and everything you guys have behind you.
They always have, and we've never doubted it. It's just nice to be able to, like, to fulfill.
Yeah.
To be able to get up there and go, look, you guys have done this. You've supported this band. Yeah. It's here. Realise you don't have to, like... You don't have to see this as lesser than, or you don't have to shrink away from it. You can just go, I like this band and they're ours. Perfect, and that's what I've felt every night on the stage so far. Like that, it's been an intense vibe.
Look, not to wrap up with a cliche, but viva the fucking underdogs, mate. That's why we're here now doing this. Winston McCall from Parkway Drive. It's been an absolute fucking pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.